Just out of curiosity, like in your own training, how long would you say each negative takes you on average?
2 seconds, maybe?
Really?
1
okay.
to 2 seconds.
That's, really? Okay,
like,
that's not that slow though.
Well, yeah, it's not. It's just enough to control the load and enough for me to feel pretty safe.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're actually, there's not as much space between us as I thought on that. I think in our workouts, you've probably instructed me to slow down because I am new to a lot of the techniques that you guys use.
So I think those are great reasons to use slower negatives. And Mike and I are actually more alike on this than I realized. Even though slowing down the negative can help you lock in your technique better, for sure, I think we both agree that controlling the negative is the most important thing. It doesn't necessarily need to be super slow. This year, I was an author on a scientific review of optimal lifting technique, and we found that as long as each rep lasts 2 to 8 seconds in total, you're good. So here's what you need to know. If your negatives last less than 1 second, they're too fast. You should slow them down and control the weight better. If your negatives last 1 to 7 seconds or so, you're in the sweet spot. In this zone, I think it's up to your personal preference how slow you go. But if your negatives last 8 seconds or longer, they're probably too slow and you'd be better off speeding them up a bit. So I'm not quitting on slow negatives altogether, but I am quitting the idea that you need to go really slow to maximize hypertrophy.